car business in the last 5 years, if you've not been in it that long, has changed more than the 25 years before, in my experience, because of one thing. What do you think that is? The internet. If I could give you a couple of ways where you could sell the same number of cars in half the time, would that be a win? Absolutely. Do you know traffic has been doing this for 10 years? Walk-in traffic is almost at its all-time low right now, but last year was a record year in the car business. People now are destination shoppers. They come in ready, willing, and able to what? More than they did 20 years ago, because they used to have to physically go store to store. Now they don't physically go to store to store. They don't tire kick anymore. They tire click. How long can you go without talking to a prospect before you start to lose your mind? Like, I'm going to say, I would rather see somebody who's not great at sales process that has an enormously high level of sales energy, because you're going to sell more cars. When is the best time to sell something? It's right after you sold something, because you're full of the next two lines. You're full of sales energy. There's nothing worse for a salesperson than inactivity. Nothing worse than inactivity. I don't think you're using text messaging enough. I know you're not. I saw the hands. Dealerships are now going to common systems. Because when I go through this, you're going to clearly see, if you're not using it already, this is the CRM of today. Customers start to recognize that this is how you communicate. You can be in contact with how many people in any given day? But maybe you're still using copper piping. I don't know. Maybe you still think you got to be in your office to make phone calls. So I'm going to ask you another question. How many of you can say that you're selling and following up the majority of your cars now through text messaging? You actually will change your body language, your tone, your words, and with a young person, you talk a little more youngish, you change your energy level. If you didn't do that, the person would come in and say, hi, I'm looking for a car, could be my last one. Freaking A! Okay? Or the other one's going, I can't believe I got approved. Just take it easy there, dearie, could be your last one. And then he goes, what about the motor? Oh yeah, well I'm going to pop the hood. Now before I pop the hood, I know the engine's probably about this big, but probably for more details, let's pop the hood. I want to see if you're going to do what a little bit. If you can't figure out the person's sense of humor, it's good to know, because you can handle closes and stuff a lot easier if he's got a sense of what. But if he doesn't, know early. Humor, if you don't have it, listen to humor CDs all day long till you find it, is probably one of the most powerful ways to close deals, is finding out somebody's sense of humor. Your energy flows where your focus goes. Would you say your energy level is the same? Is it lower, or maybe a little bit higher? And it's the name of the seminar. It's called Mojo.